You can expect severe disruptions whenever the President of the United States flies into your local airport. Airspace and airports will be closed to regular flight operations, access to the airport will be reduced, and flights may be diverted or cancelled. But it's all in the name of security. Let's go over all these disruptions in detail in today's video. Let's take a look at the disruption when the President is at his weekend residence. Here you can see a sky vector map of a recent Temporary Flight Rule, or TFR. The TFR states in legalese on the FAA website that aircraft inside the outer bubble must be on a flight plan, have an active transponder, and cannot loiter. Inside the inner bubble, only US government flights and regularly scheduled cargo and passenger flights going between secured major airports may transit. Violators risk intercept by US military aircraft and serious penalties such as suspension of pilot's license and fines. As Simple Flying documented in a previous video, when President George W. Bush visited London in 2008 and landed at Heathrow, many other flights were disrupted, to the point that 40,000 passengers were impacted. Due to the security needs of the US presidential visit, Heathrow Airport was operating with only one runway for half an hour per day across 2 days. The disruption was so serious that 40 British members of Parliament tabled a motion to officially express dissatisfaction with the disruptions. Bush's arrival to Heathrow in 2008 was just one example of a well-established procedure. Shortly before Air Force One begins to fly and shortly thereafter, the hosting airport is instructed to take a pause in scheduled flight operations. This is to reduce the risk of a threat to the US President. Phil Henning, a former US Air Force Security Forces squadron commander, explained that there is a, quote, ramp freeze to allow Air Force One to land and taxi over to the secure ramp. It lasts about 15 minutes. It's the same for departure. The ramp freeze refers to a time when civilian aircraft at an airport cannot go anywhere. Another Air Force veteran, Mike Holovacs, on Quora, added, Air Force One is given priority clearance and the airspace around it is cleared by vectoring other aircraft away from it temporarily when the aircraft is on the move. The airport management is at the mercy of the Secret Service. When they say stop, you stop. Despite all of these dreadfully inconvenient disruptions, it's still essential for the Office of the President to safely be face-forward and retain a human connection with the American people they serve. Although this may not be the experience for air travelers affected by the Air Force One's activity. Are you surprised by any of this disruption? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.